Well, hello everyone, and thanks for joining General Motors at this great event that will give you a look at how we intend to build a better tomorrow and transform the world of transportation again. Yours is one of the most important global regions as we work toward our vision of a world of zero crashes, zero emissions, and zero congestion. We have a long track record of doing business in the Middle East, nearly 100 years of bringing great vehicles to this market. And that's why we're thrilled to be launching so many new and exciting vehicles in the very near future, like the ones that you'll be seeing today. And those will be just the beginning. We plan to launch 30 electric vehicles around the world by 2025, all off of our revolutionary Ultim Platform, and all featuring our Ultify end-to-end software platform that connects our customers to a digital world of convenience with countless opportunities to enhance the ownership experience. We'll invest $35 billion US in electric and autonomous vehicles and beyond, including new business opportunities like BrightDrop electric delivery vehicles, which you'll hear much more about later. We're doing all of this with agility and speed. In fact, you'll see the first autonomous vehicle from Cruise in Dubai by 2023. That will provide further tangible evidence of how we're going to change the automotive industry and transportation forever. And as we've said, we want everybody in on this journey with us. You know, people's lives are going to change for the better all over the world. And it can be a great success for all of us if we work together to make it happen as seamlessly as possible. As we pursue our transformative growth strategy, the Middle East will continue to be a crucial market for us as always. I'd like to thank our terrific employees and partners across the region for everything they do every day. So please enjoy the event today and thank you. Shukran.
Please welcome to the stage Sean Poppet, Director of Communications for General Motors, Africa and Middle East.
All right. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon to our distinguished guests here in person and all over the world via our live stream broadcast. Welcome to GM's Exhibit Zero Arabia. My name is Sean Poppet, Director of Communications for General Motors, Africa and Middle East, and we're here to talk to you today about the future, about our shared future. But before we drive into the past, before we drive into the future, let me talk to our past and the deep roots that GM has grown in Africa and the Middle East for nearly a century. We've been a part of this region since 1926, deeply connected to our communities and our customers. Today, we are headquartered in the UAE, servicing customers in 29 markets across Africa and the Middle East, selling and servicing GM's best vehicles across Chevrolet, GMC and Cadillac. The Middle East is one of GM's most important international markets and a region of the world known for early adoption of technology. So with the eyes of the world turned to Dubai for Expo 2020, there is absolutely no better time to share with you GM's vision, our passion, and our plans to help reshape our industry, and frankly, the world. Globally and right here in the Middle East, GM's commitment is to become the leader in electric, connected, and autonomous vehicles. So thank you all for being part of Exhibit Zero Arabia. Now, I'd like to hand over to a key partner for this event, a visionary helping shape the future of our region and who played a pivotal role in shaping today's event. So please welcome Alanud Al-Hashmi, founder and CEO of the Futurist Company.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Alanud Al-Hashmi, founder and CEO of the Futurist Company, where we work on future-facing projects. As a futurist, along with our team of scientists and technologists, we research and study what has happened in the past, where we analyze patterns to understand the impact, and that allows us to project trends into the future. From that, we develop and build solutions that help tackle our future challenges. We are creating solutions to provide food, generate renewable energy, and store them for human use. We believe that all the collaborative integration of technology and innovation will provide us with the solutions we need. We also the data released in the latest reports. We have seen the planet's reaction to climate change and how catastrophic it can be. We are all in this together, and this journey will not be easy. And to come out the other side of this challenge, we can't be the only winners. We need to win alongside the planet. Therefore, I'm so happy to be here showcasing a great collaboration between individuals, entrepreneurs, and a world-class organization such as GM. And we all know this. We need to act now. We need renewable energy to help us secure our food, obtain clean water and air. We at the Futurist Company are focusing on some of these solutions. Nevertheless, one of the most important actions needed is sustainable transportation. We are here today to learn about what General Motors is doing now to meet these transport needs. GM's vision and strategy is laying the path that will help us reach a future that is prosperous, where our beloved planet coexists with us, and biodiversity is enriched through considerate actions for a better future. Allow me to share some key facts. The direction is clear, with hundreds of new electric vehicle models planned to launch around the world by 2025. Broadly speaking, 90% of electric vehicle owners are pleased with their electric vehicles and would purchase another one for their next car. The regional adoption of electric vehicles being led by rapid economic growth and sustainability plans, with carbon-neutral strategies for the UAE by 2050, Saudi Arabia and Bahrain by 2060. You can expect more than 10% of cars on the roads will be electric or hybrids by 2030. And GM is leading the way. In the UAE alone, we have over 600 charging points with an aggressive growth plan to achieve before 2050. More broadly, in our part of the world, the MENA region has the largest youth population globally, with more than half under the age of 25. Studies show increased acceptance by youth to buy and use electric vehicles as they consider the future. We need to ensure the technology is available now. Time is the essence, and definitely we need to have actions. General Motors, with more than a century of mobility and innovation experience, is moving swiftly, positively, to help shape a better future, to lead not only the industry, but our lives in the future too. So what can and should we do? At the government level, create policies that drive society towards a safe and sustainable future. On a corporate level, make the right decisions that affect society positively with sustainability and the consumer in mind. At the individual level, considering myself, make the right choices with sustainability at the center. Thank you all for your time and the opportunity for me to share a look into our shared future. Now I turn it over to GM, who will share their electrifying vision, their plan, and that will meet our rapidly evolving world. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Luay Al-Sharafa, President and Managing Director of General Motors, Africa and Middle East.
السلام عليكم يسعد مساكم أهلا وسهلا فيكم. Thank you and good afternoon. My warmest welcome to all our guests here with us in person and on the live stream. My name is Luay Al-Sharafa, and I have the honor of being the President and Managing Director for General Motors Africa and the Middle East. Transformation and innovation have been part of GM's DNA for more than a century, and that same pioneering spirit inspires us for the future. But what does that future look like? It looks like a world with zero crashes, zero emissions, and zero congestion. It looks like a world where there is an EV for everybody and everybody in an EV. And we are not talking decades or even years. The start button on our EV future has been pushed. That future is now. So today, I am honored to make an announcement that will change the face of the industry in our region and marks a new era. General Motors will launch 13 all-new electric vehicles here in the Middle East by 2025. We are building the best and broadest EV portfolio in the market, bar none. Our aspiration is to be number one in EVs in the region, and launching 13 new electric vehicles over the next 4 years reflects our commitment. A commitment to a more sustainable tomorrow, a better future for generations to come, and cements GM's place as an innovator changing the world. Our responsibility is not to sit idle, but to respond and lead to a world in need and make positive changes. And we cannot do this alone. Together, we will change the world. Our shared vision will be achieved through deepening and strengthening our existing strategic partnerships across the public and private sectors, and we will create new ones. Working with the progressive and ambitious governments of our region, collaborating with corporate partners, and engaging with the innovative startups flourishing in every corner of this region. We will drive forward our shared mission to make sure every driver gets home safe every day, to leave our children a cleaner planet, and to give people back their precious time. Our population is young, tech-savvy, and ambitious. The potential in our region is limitless, and our EVs are part of a broader strategy. In this part of the world, we will be selling ICE alongside EVs for many years to come. And our current lineup of internal combustion vehicles are our most beautiful, most advanced, and most fuel efficient ever. Our next gen of full-size trucks will deliver better than a 10% reduction in greenhouse gases. But today, our focus is on the future of our company, the future of our industry, and the future of our planet. Our vision of everybody in is not decades or even years into the future. This is now. This is right in front of you. The twin pillars of our electrification strategy come to life through a combination of hardware, our Ultim battery system, and software, which we call Ultify. You will hear a lot more about our hardware and software later in the program. Future mobility also includes autonomous vehicles, another area where GM is leading the way with Cruise. Self-driving cars are not science fiction for GM. They are science fact. Cruise, the GM majority-owned self-driving car service, has partnered with the Dubai Roads and Transport Authority to begin operations in 2023. Bringing self-driving vehicles to the road just 2 years from now, and a fleet of up to 4,000 Cruise Origins on the road by 2030. And every one of them powered by our Ultim architecture and built in our newly opened Factory Zero. Cruise will give many people their first experience riding in a fully autonomous car and will revolutionize transport in this city. Because GM is more than a car company. We are a platform innovator, built on the success of our technology, manufacturing might, and our people. And speaking of innovation, one of GM's most successful and innovative startups is BrightDrop. BrightDrop is building a connected and electrified ecosystem of delivery products and services for commercial customers. BrightDrop's purpose-built, Ultium-powered, full-size electric van is launching now in the US. And we will have some exciting news in this space soon. But I promised you earlier that today you would see proof of GM's commitment to innovative and EV leadership in the Middle East. Starting with the Chevrolet Bolt EUV launching in January 2022, our electric vehicle lineup will grow quickly, with an EV for every wallet and every customer across Chevrolet, GMC, and Cadillac brands. So with that, let me introduce to you, for the first time in the Middle East, the one and only GMC Hummer Ev. So what do you guys think? The GMC Hummer Ev will be the first Ultium-powered vehicle to launch in the Middle East and the second EV of the 13 we have announced today, going on sale in the fourth quarter of next year. This world-first electric super truck compares to nothing you have seen or experienced. This piece of automotive art delivers unprecedented off-road capabilities, including the unique crab walk and the extraordinary on-road performance. Boasting a GM estimated best-in-class 1,000 horsepower, the Hummer will go from 0 to 100 in just 3 seconds. And with an estimated range of 500 kilometers, range anxiety is now a thing of the past. And to ensure Hummer Ev is ready for the Middle East, we are going to do more than 30,000 kilometers of local testing in some of the most extreme environments in the UAE, like the Liwa and Maliha deserts. And here is another zero for you. There are zero compromises with GM's EV. If I can now leave you with 3 key points on GM's revolution. 1, that future is now. The technology, the innovation, and the customer value we are bringing across electrification, autonomy, and connectivity is coming at a lightning speed and is right at your doorsteps. 2, we want everybody in, all in, and we cannot do it alone. Partnerships across public and private sectors are absolutely crucial. 3, our commitment to zero crashes, zero emissions, and zero congestion is real, tangible, is right here. We have a responsibility to help build a safer, cleaner, more connected future. And we have the track record, the technology and manufacturing might to deliver on this commitment. We are bringing the best of GM's global technology and innovation to the people of this region. I welcome you on this journey together, and thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Steve Kiefer, GM Senior Vice President and President of GM International.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to Exhibit Zero Arabia. God, it's so great to have all of you here. All of you are important members of media, and thank you so much for taking the time to join us here in Dubai, in the room, and also to all of you around the world that are joining online. I couldn't be more excited to be back in the Middle East, to be back in Dubai, and to talk about the great product portfolio that we're bringing to the Middle East. Now, before I get into my formal remarks, I have to talk a little bit more about this Hummer Eevee. I had a chance to drive this vehicle just last month at our proving grounds in Michigan, and I gotta say, the words that Luai used, no compromise, zero compromise. This is the best truck that I've ever driven, bar none. This is the best truck that I've ever driven. 1,000 horsepower, 0 to 100 kilometers in 3 seconds. It is amazing, and the ride and handling is outstanding. Four-wheel steer, turning radius, the crab walk that you saw. I can't wait for all of you to get into this vehicle. We just had an event last week, as you may have seen. We announced the start of production at a refurbished plant in my hometown in Detroit, Michigan. It's a plant that we call Factory Zero, and we were honored to have the President of the United States, President Biden, come visit and help us open the plant and actually take a ride in the vehicle. If you look at the YouTube videos, it's quite exciting. And again, I can't wait till all of you can experience that yourselves when we get those vehicles here to the Middle East. So again, I want to thank all of you for being here, and it's really my honor to talk to you about our portfolio. I also want to talk just a little bit about where GM is headed technically, and talk a little bit about my role at GM International. GM International represents 60 markets around the world. Basically, it's all of our markets outside of North America, excluding China. And these markets are as diverse as the people that we have, but also diverse from an environmental standpoint. In these markets, we have huge diversity of environment. We've got environments of the tundras of Russia, rainforests of South America, and of course the unique desert landscapes here in the Middle East. And we've got a set of a portfolio of vehicles that are going to be appropriate for every market around the world. As we walk through GM's global growth strategy and the importance of Africa and the Middle East, the golden thread throughout is GM's purpose as a company. This is a purpose to pioneer the innovations that move and connect people to what matters. And this isn't new for GM. Being pioneers is at the heart of what we do at General Motors, and it's part of our DNA. In keeping with our history, GM is taking the lead in reshaping mobility for our customers of today and tomorrow. Now, we've changed the world before, and we're going to do it again. We're investing $35 billion in EV and AV technology from 2020 to 2025. And we're transforming ourselves from a traditional automaker to a platform innovator in pursuit of our vision of a world of zero crashes, zero emissions, and zero congestion. We will double our global revenue by 2030 because we're growing our core business of designing and building world-class vehicles, vehicles that use internal combustion engines and transmissions, as well as EV platforms and autonomous vehicles. But we're also finding new roads in selling software, services, and customer experiences, and branching out into new businesses that you saw in the opening video. Businesses with enormous potential, such as autonomous driving with Cruise, our new electric delivery system, BrightDrop, and of course some security products that we hope to bring around the world through our new division, GM Defense. At the center of our global growth strategy are these beautiful designed and executed vehicles, vehicles that our customers will love, that will bring more customers and more satisfied customers for life. Now, powering these vehicles are increasingly efficient combustion engines and transmissions, as well as the Ultim battery platform that you saw earlier in the video, and our Hydrotech fuel cells. Our internal combustion-based vehicles will offer many of the same benefits that we're getting from the technological advances in our EVs, especially in the area of Ultify software and apps. We'll continue to offer compelling and a comprehensive range of SUVs, crossovers, trucks, and performance cars for many years to come. Ultify and our software-enabled services are set to redefine the customer ownership and the driver experience across our ICE platforms as well as these EV vehicles. In fact, our future technology is so out of this world that GM and Lockheed Martin are teaming up to develop the next generation of lunar vehicles. Now, as our senior leader team develops our growth strategy and our investment in new technologies, we understand markets around the world, and we understand that markets like the Middle East are home to very tech-savvy customers, customers that are seeking innovation, customers that are demanding new technology. And we've got some vehicles to show you, including the Hummer and another one I'm going to show you just shortly. Now, Luai already introduced the Hummer and talked about a number of elements of our strategy. Luai is a very important member of our senior leadership team. Also, Luai was born and raised in this region, and he speaks with authority when he brings back the requirements for this region to our headquarters back in the U.S. And Luai, I want to thank you for your leadership here in the region. Now, today we're focusing on GM's all-electric future, and I want to dive a little bit deeper into our battery technology. I started my career at GM as an engineer, as a powertrain engineer, nearly 40 years ago. And as an engine engineer, I must say I was a little skeptical when we started talking about the all-EV future. But I'm all in now, and I'm all in because of what we've developed with this Ultim platform. Ultim will help GM transform mobility with the same revolutionary effect that the automobile itself had more than a century ago. Ultim is a modular battery platform that's flexible enough to underpin full range of vehicles from compact cars, affordable EVs, SUVs, trucks, and high-performance cars. And when it comes to EVs, our customers are telling us that they want lower cost, convenient charging, longer range, and an amazing and connected driving experience. And these are the customer needs that we are focused on as we develop these new vehicles. GM's investment and innovation in battery technology will continue to drive our costs and our prices lower. And of course, we believe that electric motors, which have much fewer moving parts, will save thousands of dollars each year for our customer from a maintenance standpoint. Now, we've reduced the cost of batteries by 40% versus the baseline that you see over here in the Bolt EUV. And we intend to reduce another 20% with our next generation Ultim batteries. We know that convenient and robust charging are critical, so we're evaluating a range of solutions, looking at combinations of public infrastructure, home solutions, community solutions, and even mobile charging to suit each market's unique needs. And on range, we can meet and exceed the needs of customers who cover vast distances, such as here in the Middle East. Ultium offers a range of 500 kilometers plus on a single charge, depending on the vehicle. And this range will increase as General Motors and our partner, LG Energy Solutions, continue to innovate new battery technology, improving energy density, lowering cost, improving performance. The EV portfolio that we're putting together will be the best and broadest in the business, with entries from affordable EVs in high volume segments to the top of the line luxury vehicles, truly an EV for everybody. And today, as we're in the Middle East, let's talk luxury. And let's talk Cadillac. Cadillac is a brand that is synonymous with luxury, and now it is also synonymous with electric vehicles. Cadillac is the tip of the spear in our EV transformation at General Motors. And so now, it is my great pleasure to reveal to all of you, for the first time in the Middle East, the all-new Cadillac Lyriq. Isn't she beautiful? And I can't wait till you get to come up here and see inside, because she's even more beautiful on the inside. This is the 2023 Cadillac Lyriq, and it's the culmination of a century of innovation and the beginning of a great new era. It is truly the Cadillac of EVs. Underpinned by Ultium, powered by a 12-module, 100 kilowatt-hour battery pack, delivering a Cadillac estimated 250 plus kilowatts and more than 500 kilometers of range on a full charge. The Lyriq, of course, will eliminate range anxiety, and it enables convenient fast charging. It's actually capable of offering high-speed DC fast charging, so customers can add an estimated 120 kilometers of range in about 10 minutes of charging time. For home charging, the Lyriq can offer up to 80 kilometers of range per hour of charge based on the local infrastructure. The Lyriq will feature the craftsmanship and luxury synonymous with Cadillac, including, and you gotta see inside of it, including a 33-inch diagonal advanced LED display, Cadillac's next generation active noise cancellation system, and slimline LED headlights with choreographed lighting sequence. We refer to it as the Lyriq Light Dance. Opportunity to drive this. Boy, I feel kind of boastful. I feel very lucky that I had a chance to drive this, and I drove this also last month. And again, I have got to say, an outstanding vehicle from a performance standpoint, ride and handling, super quiet. It's truly an incredible vehicle and really head and shoulders above any other EV that I've driven. It's uniquely and distinctively Cadillac through and through. I can't wait for this vehicle to arrive here in the Middle East in 2023, so that all of you will have a chance to experience this vehicle. I'm very grateful that all of you were able to be here. I'm grateful that I was able to be here with you, and I'm so proud of the work that our team at GM is doing, both here in the Middle East and around the world, to develop and deliver these great vehicles. I'll say it one last time, GM is committed to putting everyone in an EV. And Ultium is how we're going to do it. And the Middle East, with 13 EVs launching by 2025, is helping lead the way. I want to thank you all for your time today, and I can't wait for you to come up here after and see these vehicles. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Gary West, Managing Director of Onstar and Future Mobility, General Motors Africa and Middle East.
Good afternoon and thank you. Greetings to all. I am absolutely delighted that you are able to join us today at Exhibit Zero Arabia, showcasing GM's vision for the future of our company, our industry, and of course, our region. It was only a few short years ago that movies depicted mobility in the new millennium through a science fiction lens. Cars connected to the internet, cars connected to each other, cars that drive themselves, and even cars that fly were the future. Well, it's amazing to see how many of those predictions have become reality, all due to technology and innovation led by companies like GM. I am so proud to work for a company that is leading to build a safer, cleaner, and more sustainable future for our children and future generations. Today, we have introduced to you GM's strategy for EVs in the Middle East. The technology and platforms bringing more choice and more value to our customers for today and tomorrow. GM's strategy has our dual platform advantage, hardware with Ultium and software with Ultify. Ultify is a software platform that will be shared across all GM brands for internal combustion engines as well as electric vehicles. Ultify is an end-to-end software platform designed to unlock new opportunities and experiences and connect customers' digital lives. This software will enable frequent and seamless delivery of innovative software features, apps, and services to customers over the air. We are building this app-based ecosystem across GM's vehicle lineup. These services will enable added safety and security in and around your vehicle, software-based performance upgrades, audio enhancements, and personalized driver experiences. So, much like your smartphone, you'll be able to simply download the latest software. Ultify allows you to update your vehicle quickly, easily, and safely from the comfort of your home or, of course, your office. Globally, GM has 15,000 software engineers and developers working every day on this crucial part of our company's transformation. Ultimately, to enable greater personalization and reimagine the experience our customers have. Beyond Ultify, GM is using online software and services to further transform the vehicle shopping and ownership experience. GM's upcoming digital retail platform can eventually make it possible to purchase an EV or any other vehicle 100% online, 100% in store, or anything in between. It means we can take advantage of modern retail technology and capitalize on the full strength of our dealer network, delivering a personalized purchase experience. Take our e-commerce sales platform here in the Middle East, for example, Shop, Click, Drive. This platform gave our customers a seamless digital shopping experience, particularly throughout the pandemic. Shop, Click, Drive growing steadily in popularity, particularly in Saudi Arabia. It's a modern approach to retail that we are proud to offer. Ultify and digital offerings make ownership a low-touch experience for every customer who prefers it. So much of the day-to-day technology that is embedded into our lives is driven by software, and GM is not new to digital software and services. Our Onstar technology is the industry's leading connectivity platform, with more than 16 million connected vehicles on the road today, generating a projected $2 billion in global annual revenue. So when we say GM is a software company, we really mean it. With 25 years and 16 million vehicles worth of experience with software as a service. Regionally, we recently launched Onstar in Kuwait, where we already have 2,500 Onstar members. And we are looking forward to welcoming many more members to the Onstar family in the region starting next week. With the approval and support of the UAE's Telecom and Data Regulatory Authority, Dubai and Abu Dhabi Police, and the UAE Ministry of Interior, today I am so excited to announce that Onstar will officially launch here in the UAE on December the 2nd.
We all make plans. We plan on where we're going on Friday night. We plan on what we're going to serve for iftar. We plan on going to the mall, getting to work on time, and meeting with our friends. You know what we don't plan on doing? Getting into a car accident, losing our keys, running out of data, getting stuck with a flat tire, losing our car at the mall. These things all just come out of nowhere and derail our plans for Friday night, for iftar, and for being on time and staying calm and having control. So maybe it's time to make another plan. And that's to plan for the unplanned, for the things that get in the way of life and peace of mind and certainty. By driving a car that calls for help when you're not able to.
Stay calm, we know where you are. The rescue team is on its way.
By driving a car that connects you to a trained advisor at the moment of impact. By driving a car that gives you built-in Wi-Fi and remote control from your phone. By driving a car that protects you from danger and connects you to the world. By driving a GM car with Onstar.
Marking the 50th celebration, thank you. Marking the 50th celebration of this great nation, our Chevrolet, GMC, and Cadillac customers will have exclusive access to OnStar's host of services, helping them feel safer and more connected wherever they are. OnStar provides an industry-leading safety and solution to customers in-vehicle safety and with using in-vehicle safety and security technology backed by the human touch. While no one plans to get into an accident, have their car stolen, or even lose their keys, OnStar can be there for you. Providing a life-saving in-vehicle service that uses technology combined with our specially trained advisors who are available 24/7 to almost instantly connect you to a caring human to get you the right help. OnStar is synonymous with safety and security, working hand in hand with local emergency services, ensuring you receive the help you need when you need it most. With services such as automatic crash response, OnStar can assist in the event of an emergency even if you can't ask for help yourself. Likewise, OnStar is the only in-vehicle subscription that supports prompt and safe recovery of your car after a theft. By activating stolen vehicle alert and working in tandem with the police, we can help recover your vehicle quickly and safely. This is the kind of peace of mind that only OnStar can offer. OnStar also allows you to be a better friend on the road with Good Citizen. If you drive past an incident, push that red button and report the incident to OnStar. We'll help you get the other motorists the right support and help build safer communities. OnStar unlocks the underlying connectivity in your vehicle, building a seamless bridge between your busy life and your vehicle. By downloading your OnStar vehicle app to your smartphone, you can access and control your vehicle with the remote key fob. Locking and unlocking the doors and even remote starting the engine so the cabin is cool and comfortable before you even step in. Perfect for those long, hot Middle Eastern summers. There's also Wi-Fi connectivity for a seamless digital experience, and of course, keeping the family entertained on those long drives. OnStar is a service unlike any other, offering our customers unparalleled levels of safety and security backed by the human touch. No matter what the situation, press that red button and get the support from an OnStar advisor 24/7, 365 days a year. And this is just a tip of the iceberg. At GM, technology is driving us into the future, and I'm excited to welcome you on our journey. The technologies we've talked about today are ultimately designed to do two things: improve the lives of our customers and help build a better tomorrow. I really do appreciate your time being with us today. Shukran and thank you.
Okay, thank you, Gary. Thank you again to all our guests and viewers. Thank you for taking the time to go on this journey with GM. I would like to reiterate one last time our commitments as GM. One, Our future is now. The technology, the investment, and the customer value we are bringing across electrification, autonomy, and connectivity are right at your doorsteps, ready for our customers for today and tomorrow. We want everybody in on this journey to a safer, more advanced, more connected future. Our commitment to zero crashes, zero emissions, and zero congestion is absolute. GM's responsibility is not to sit idle, but instead to make positive changes to stimulate growth, innovation, sustainability, and prosperity for the future. But speaking of the future, today's event is called Exhibit Zero Arabia for a reason. We are building a better future, and we want it to create a vision for a safer, more sustainable, more connected Arabia. One made possible in part by GM's technology and innovation. Inspired by the vision of regional governments in building a more sustainable future, we worked with Al-Anud Al-Hashmi and global and regional experts to create a glimpse into a potential future, one just around the corner. All created in high definition, immersive CGI. Al-Anud, please join me and tell everyone a little more about the vision we have created.
Thank you, Loy, and the entire GM team. It was quite a journey. We spent a lot of time on this. Thank you for inviting me to be part of this journey. It has been a real honor to be involved in visualizing what mobility will look like in the region in the very near future. My team and I worked on multiple projects across the region, learning from the past and looking toward a better future. This vision allowed us to bring a lot of different elements together across our regional landscapes. We were able to incorporate sustainable solar and wind farms, reimagine desert gateways, create sustainable and efficient cityscapes, and of course, take a look at the future of mobility, personal, business, and rooftop to rooftop. I am very excited to watch this vision of the future with you today. Thank you again for involving me. Over to you, Loy.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And with that, GM Africa and the Middle East is proud to present to you Exhibit Zero Arabia.
Thank you all so much. We are now nearing the end of our program. We, of course, appreciate your time, particularly everyone on the broadcast. But now we'd just like to spend a little bit of time talking about what we've seen today, just a little. So thank you, everyone, and I'd now like to invite all speakers to come on stage to please join me. Okay, thanks. All right, maybe Alanud, I could start with you as our resident futurist and visionary. You played a really central role in developing Exhibit Zero Arabia and advising our CGI design studio partners in Los Angeles. So maybe can you talk us through this vision of a not so distant future in a little bit more detail?
Of course. It was such an honor to be working with GM team, and the challenge was not really easy because you need to predict using data what will happen in the future, and we wanted to bring that future to now. And from there, we worked together on how we can combine transportation with renewable energy, with people, with the actual environment, the desert and the city. This is happening now. Some of the technologies there exist today, and this is what GM's trying to bring you, a glimpse of the future with actions happening today.
Thanks very much, Alanud. I know much of it was inspired by what we see in our regional cities today, and you can see wind turbines, inspired by net zero pledges in the desert scene. Energy is generated from solar panels, so it's really quite a powerful scene to see. The solar towers are still in development, I understand, but they are based on technology that was revealed at Expo, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. The solar panels that you've seen, they're actually rotating with the sun, and they do exist in Expo 2020.
Wonderful. And I understand also a connection to the history of Arabia and the desert scene as well.
It is actually. If you look into our environment, we have a lot of sun, so we need to utilize that, so the solar panels work perfectly. And if you've noticed, biodiversity was actually also maintained within the video, so you can hear the birds and you can see that.
So maybe, Laura, now if I can move to you, please. Why did we create something like this to help with this event today?
It syncs beautifully with the Expo theme of creating a better tomorrow. We wanted to showcase really the technologies, the products that we have, and then the potential that we have and share with you for this region. We are really blessed, truly blessed, working in this region. We've got governments that are ambitious, with clear vision. We've got a population of people that are young, tech-savvy, and so ambitious. So I believe that with what we here to offer, we see an equation that will position this region for a brighter future. I am so optimistic about the future of this region and what we can offer to this region. As I said, we will bring the best of GM's technologies and products to the people of the Middle East.
Thank you very much, Laura. Steve, now maybe if we can move on to you. We talked a lot about some grand visions and some grand plans, obviously a lot about the future as well, but we tried to blend it with today in the scene behind us. So how do we balance the future and what you see today?
Yeah. The first thing I would say is that it's about today and it's about tomorrow, and as we say, the future is now. I think it's a perfect blend of some of the things that we're doing today and some things that we're conceptualizing for the future. I am so excited to see the images of the Hummer Ev and the Bolt EUV and the Lyric humming around there. You probably also noticed, I've been watching it for 2 days now, and every time I watch, I see something a little bit different. But how quiet it is also comes to mind. I hear the birds chirping because these are quiet electric vehicles. The thing you may not have noticed until the second time you see it is these charging grids. So the idea of mobile charging, which is real and we're working on, of course. And then there's some a bit more futuristic items. We're not ready yet to announce those Cadillac VTOLs that you saw, the flying drones. But those are true concepts that we've been working on, and those will be single passenger vehicles with capability of about 90 kilometers per hour for transport rooftop to rooftop, which is extremely exciting. And then the other one that you saw was the Cruise Origin. And again, that's coming in 2023. So as futuristic as it looks, it's so exciting to me that most of the future is now.
Thanks, Steve. Gary, but it's not just about vehicles, and in your space, connectivity talks more than vehicles. It's about cities too. So what did you think, how does a city play into the future that we're looking at?
Well, Sean, that's a great question. I talked about connectivity just earlier on. We're blessed to be in a region that has visionary leadership. If you think about smart cities here in Dubai or smart cities in Neom, that smartness comes from connectivity. So vehicles talking to vehicles, vehicles talking to infrastructure. And as you've heard today from our strategy, it's not just about the product, it's about end-to-end solutions that are driven by that connectivity. You may see in the corner here BrightDrop as an example. Now, BrightDrop is not just a product, not just an EV commercial vehicle that's going to be delivering packages around the world for us, but it's also an end-to-end solution. So you start to see more and more solutions from General Motors that combines not just leading product and that technology, but also the connectivity and the software as we transform our company.
Fantastic, thank you. So thank you, Gary, and to all our speakers here today. I mean, vision and purpose combined with technology and innovation, I mean, they're the things that change the world. So with that, I'd like to wrap up our live stream broadcast. Thank you to everybody for your time and coming on the journey into today and tomorrow. But remember, the future is now.